how choosing an organization is important. At the same time, whether you should continue in that organization also that much important, because that is what shapes your career growth and your progress. So while I was talking to a recruiter few days back, and one of the things that he shared, I definitely would like to know about it, because that individual was really cared about his career. And when he shared about his experience about the organizations, I could able to relate my experience as well. Because when I looked back, that I worked with smaller mid-level to the world's second largest recruiting company, and I saw the difference, but I could not able to, I did not go that deep, because somewhere subconsciously I was evolving, and I saw the growth. But now when he said it, that is I'm going to share in a moment, when he said it, then I could able to relate. So here is how it started. So the person is a recruiter, spent enough time in different industries, in recruiting industry, IT industry, bigger industries. Now that person transition into recruiting, and he wanted to upgrade himself. He was in bench sales. Now he spent a couple of years in bench sales, and he saw that the way how junior was doing the work, the way seniors were doing everything is same. And now when he's facing a problem of closing a candidate, or reaching out to vendors, and that his issues, he did not find any solution. And finally he ended up discussing with me about any such solution that we can find out. So during the conversation, what he said is, in his company, when I asked about how he's solving his day-to-day problems, he said he was surprised to see that people in his company only look for and mind only about their job, their output, their income, incentives, and their day-to-day targets, and that's it. It's gone. Now that is, and you might be asking, Suman sir, what's the wrong in there? But here is the twist. Now, the people, they are only focused about their self, their results. Now, what he noticed, the person who was talking to me noticed that they are not helpful to other people. They don't care how other team members is doing. They don't care whether other person is struggling or he might need help, and they never wanted to share, extend a helping hand, or to support any way to the person who is struggling in the company. But everybody of them are working for certain amount of time in the company. Now he said that if I continue like this in this company, then what is that I'm going to get? Because everybody is looking at their personal benefit. Nobody, there is a no team bonding, though it's a very big company, and there are a number of people, but everybody is focused about their output, their incentive, their salary, and that's it. The other person, they don't care about it. It means it's more about individual centric rather than a team centric or organization centric. Now, when he spoke about his corporate experience, he shared that when I was working in a big organization, it was more to do with everybody. It is to do with that how we as an organization will grow. That's what were discussions at the same time. If anyone needed any help, we was always there to help them out. But when I joined in recruiting, when I joined in this company, I was surprised to see that nobody even worried about the overall goal of the organization. Everybody is worried about themselves. Now, sometime anything that happened to them, they're going to leave the organization, join some other company, and if something doesn't go well, again they leave the company and join somewhere else. And he was frustrated the kind of culture. Now, I told him that this is the one side of the things, and there are organizations, there are bigger companies in recruiting as well, which run on their culture, which run on an attitude and a process. So bigger companies. So that's what he understood, that yes, when he's compared both the cultures, both the environments, he understood that it's very difficult to grow in an organization when it is more individual centric. Now that is what my whole video is all about. That if you are working in somewhere or you are joining in any other company, now you find the environment, it is only individual centric, that the manager doesn't help the team member, the team members are not coordinating with each other, and everybody knows that there is someone is struggling and nobody helps, and everybody is worried about my that one day submission and I'm going to send the daily report and my work is done. Now you need to think for a moment, is that environment really help me to grow in my career in a long term? Yes, in the current moment, maybe it is helping you to make money, you are making incentives and you are going home and that is working. But what if after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, do you see any sort of growth in there? Now, by any means, if you happen to lose your job in that company, do you think that kind of mindset, that kind of culture will help you to grow, join in another company and grow in that organization? So this is what the indication for you people, that whatever the place you are working, if that doesn't teach you to work as a coordinated manner, it doesn't teach you that how you focus on a bigger goal, how you should move forward as an army of people, how the whole organization focuses on inclusivity and the individuals are focused towards a bigger goal. Now, if you are not working in that sort of culture, you are missing a very big opportunity and you are missing a very, huge learnings. So I would suggest, when you are choosing an organization, do some research and ask and get deep about their cultural thing and how they work within the company, so that it will give you an idea whether you are just working on a selfish environment, or is it an organization which is more of a culture driven and it is more about coordination and teamwork sort of environment you are going to get. Understood. So then if I need to share the experience that I had worked with Randstad, it is more of the company focused. It's more of the bigger goal focused. We as a team, that we move forward rather than as an individual. Yes, individual contribution is there, but at the same time, people do not leave others behind if someone is struggling. That's what I was talking about. If you are working in an organization, everybody knows that you are struggling, or somebody is struggling but somehow no help is going, you need to step forward and help the individual, and you are the victim. And if you are not getting any help for anybody else and you are struggling with your day-to-day activities, for your results, for your productivity, I would suggest you to connect with us and let's discuss if you could upgrade yourself so that you can be helping hand for the other people. All right. Appreciate your time and thank you so very much. And let me know what are the other things that you see in our industry. Take care and bye-bye.